Hello. Well, here we are at beautiful Pacific Beach, Washington. We're going to try a little bit of surf perch fishing today to see how it was. It wasn't really good in the fall. We're hoping the fish have come in, so we're going to give it a shot and see if we can catch a few fish. But before we do that, we've got to go get some bait. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to use this. This is a sand shrimp gun, which is basically a tube with a suction. And we're going to go down here on the beach and get some sand shrimp. They're pretty plentiful, and hopefully we can get a bunch of them. They're essentially perch candy. They absolutely love them. It's the best bait that we've ever used. And we're going to go down and see what we can do. All right, keep you posted. We're at the sand shrimp beds, and as you can see, this is all sand shrimp. And if you look down, you'll see these are what the sand shrimp holes look like. A lot of people confuse these when they come out here for fishing the razor clams, and they start digging here. With the sand shrimp, we're in the upper tidal zone, and the razor clams are actually a little bit lower. And later, if we see some beds, we'll show you what they look like. But basically what we're doing is we're just pumping these out. It's actually suctioning them out. As you can see right here, we just got a couple. And these are actually excellent bait for perch if they're in. Okay, so we're getting ready to head down for some fishing. So I just want to kind of show you how we gear up. So we've got our waders on, our frog dog jackets for the splash. We use these little bait containers here to hold our sand shrimp, and we've kind of drilled holes in the bottom to help the water drain out as they kind of get splashed on. And also we've got these nice little Danielson's catch bags or creels. They're the heavy canvas large, and we use these so that we can put the fish in and they're not, the fins aren't actually poking into our waders. We used to use mesh bags, but we found that their dorsal fins would actually go through the mesh bags and then puncture our waders. So we started using these nice little Danielson bags. And here I'm going to show you kind of what we're using for a rig. So, sorry, the wind's kind of got us. So what we classically use is just a drop rig with 2 hooks and a weight on the bottom. And I'll go ahead and rig it up here in a second for you. You don't have to worry about the line visibility. Surf perch are really not line shy at all. And what we do is we use some hooks. We use number 1 bait holders, and we tie some elastic thread on them. And this is the elastic thread. We just buy it at the fabric shop, Joanne Fabrics or whatever. It's really nice to use because it holds the bait on, and we'll kind of show you in practicality how that works in a minute. But you just cut a length of that, kind of burn both ends so it doesn't unravel, and then just tie it to the top eye of your hook, as you can kind of see right here. I know it's not real clear, but I'll show you here practically in a second when I get my hands free. And we'll show you how it's rigged up, and then we'll head down for some fish. Been digging for maybe 15 minutes, not even, and we got enough to start fishing. Plenty good bait. Yep, so let's give it a shot. Okay, so this is how we use the elastic thread on the hooks with the sand shrimp. So basically, the surf perch aren't real sensitive about presentation, so we basically just kind of thread the sand shrimp on, and then you can see we've got that elastic thread right there on the eye, and you just wrap it. And the nice thing about the elastic thread is once you wrap it, it clings to itself and just kind of holds the sand shrimp on. So there's the rig in its entirety. We got a couple of drop hooks on it, and then the weight at the bottom. We're using a 3-ounce weight to start with. We've got a 9.5-foot casting rod. Any spinning reel would work. We happen to have 30-pound braid, only because we like the sensitivity. Sometimes the perch will just pick at it and you'll just feel a little tap, tap, tap. Other times they'll just really grab it. So we like having a little bit of sensitivity on the rod, but anything that you can get out, you don't have to throw it extremely far, should work. So we'll be down, we'll see you on the water. So here we are heading out. Sheena's already out there fishing. Hopefully she's got one in a bag or two in a bag. Beautiful day out here. I mean, as far as late March on the Washington coast goes, it's absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully the fish are in. We'll see if we can get a bite. So we ended up doing pretty good. This is about half of our catch today. Some nice size surf perch, real good eating, and we had just a really nice day. The day ended up being nice and no rain, and had a good time. Fish were in, fish were biting good.